But during the time we're doing the interview, I just had a damn good time with him.
You got to tap in. You know, we on at the end of the day tour right now.
Okay.
And man, the shows is crazy. Virginia, Norfolk, crazy. We was in North Charleston. I mean, we would have been in a lot of places. I mean, the people go crazy over Karlous. I mean, for real. I mean, we had. It was one woman that was hanging off the one of the seats by the balcony. I'm talking about going crazy.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room. 85 South, they're my guys. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't got to meet DC Young Fly yet, but him and Fred Hampton Jr. always talk about him, so I'll put him up on the show. But I got to meet him. But ChicoBean and that dang Karlous Miller, man. You know, shout out to my boy Dunkmaster for linking me with you guys. But I'm telling you, man, when I met this Karlous dude, boy, that was funny, and I had a great time. I probably hadn't had another interview. That's
the sensei. That's the sensei
funny,
right there.
like, but we went hard together. Like you seen it when I talked to you in Vegas, and I checked you. You know,
you don't check me. I come on here like this one old nigga. First of all, don't nobody disrespect
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle.
You watched that one.
Tookie Williams. Monster Cody.
Buntry.
Me and me either, nigga. But the funniest shit was right after he finished that nigga Charles and said, nigga, I done disrespected all them niggas.
Yeah.
I was acting up. I'm one of them dudes who I really don't think about nothing that you done. I just think about what me and you can do together.
Right.
So when I meet him, I'm tripping because that's just who I am. We had a great time in here.
Yeah.
And the dude, man, just a phenomenal guy. When I started to research him more and I started to see him and I really learned more about him after he left. I'm being real. I wasn't really on him like that when he was here. I did that because of my son and Dunkmaster and my wife. What you really didn't know him either. It was more just my son and all the youngsters, my co-hosts, and Coop. Coop love him. They love this nigga. So when I'm dealing with him, I'm like, damn, man, this nigga really that guy. Like I found out that day after that, but during the time we're doing the interview, I just had a damn good time with him.
You got to tap in. You know, we on at the end of the day tour right now.
Okay.
And man, the shows is crazy. Virginia, Norfolk, crazy. We was in North Charleston. I mean, we would have been in a lot of places. I mean, the people go crazy over Karlous. I mean, for real. I mean, we had. It was one woman that was hanging off the one of the seats by the balcony. I'm talking about going crazy. I suck your dick, Karlous. I'm talking about for real.
I love it.
Security had to grab her. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about just a cool dude though, man. And to be real with you, he showed me love. And man, he did a show in Shreveport. I didn't get to go to that show. Talk crazy to him afterwards on the text. I'm like, nigga, y'all could have told me y'all was doing that down there. I'd have pulled up.
Yeah.
And then, you know, he was the guy, you know, for me. But then I met Chico, man. And Chico showed me too much love, bro.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me. We doing numbers. Y'all looking pee-wee. Y'all looking hungry. We looking greedy. Remember back then we were poor. Niggas a unique hustle. Come shop at the store. We don't never sleep. We on go. 10 or 11 interviews all in a row.
You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga showed me love, talk crazy about me while I was in the audience. Though I don't play that. I don't play that with them niggas. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what he was trying to do.
No,
he was getting on the.
He just talking about me talking nice about my wife.
Oh, okay.
Giving me the blues while I ain't got no mic in there. So
questions. This nigga asks messy ass questions and shit. This nigga been in my show studying so he can ask me shit at the show. So the nigga that came to fuck your mama, what was his name? And did he dress like Black Rod when he came on?
You know, I can't win that. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna win.
But I had a damn good time at that show, man. He invited us back, showed us really the red carpet treatment, just like Faison do us. Like you get shown love by these guys, man, and God show you favor with them, and it's a blessing. And then for me to, when I talked to Karlous when you was on here, to shout you out. Cameraman, I rock with Cam. He had you right. Whenever I see him, I'm like, damn, he was here.
You mean like the look?
Yeah, the look. I'm just telling you how he be putting that whole together. Shout out to my boy CAMGOD, man.
Bro, I don't know if it's just because Texas big as fuck or what, but the love hit different down here. It's so much. This was one of my biggest.
From out of town.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest markets, man. And this just one of them places, man. Me and Chico, we got certain cities that we just like to go to, man.
Okay.
And Dallas is definitely one of them cities where we'll just, on an off weekend, just go to Dallas.
Really was easy because me and you really got an organic relationship.
Right.
So I know the work that goes into what you do. I know how much you care about it. So I don't care what it is. And he showed you that same love too while we was conversating, because I just felt like you needed your flowers. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I saw that. I was like, oh hell yeah, you know I had to post that.
No, it was real though.
It's always real. That's same thing with Chico. See, people, whoever you see me with, I can be with whoever I want to be with, or been with this person or that person. I choose the people who I want to be around. Karlous, I've been around Karlous for like 5 years, well, almost 6. Since the first time I started with the camera. Yeah. I've been knowing him. Chico as well. But everyone has a certain type of thing that happened to where I'll be like, I fuck with them. With Chico, I was at the Verizon. Well, it was the Verizon Center then, but now it's called the Texas True Center or whatever like that. Yeah. So they was trying to hold their nuts on me at the gate, like, oh no, you can't get in or whatever like that. So I had to call Rip Michaels, but I couldn't get in touch with him. So I was telling Chico, hey man, can you get somebody for me? So Chico, he ain't know me from nowhere. They all came in. It was him, Conceited, DC, all them. They all walked in up the stairs or whatever. But Chico Hood, I was like, man, hey, can you get somebody for me? So Chico like, who? I said, Rip Michaels. He was like, man, I'm going to call him for you right now. Called him. Rip hit me up. You know what I mean? He was like, oh yeah, I got you. Took care of it. Got inside the place. I said, Chico, you a real ass nigga. I'm going to tell you all the time. You don't even know me from... You don't know who the fuck I am. I could be regular motherfucker sitting at the gate, but your ass just went and did that shit to make it happen for me to come in here. I said, you real for that. I'll never forget that. Man,
and you don't forget when somebody do something that's 100 like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And he seemed that way when we met, you know. What did you get from meeting old ChicoBean?
I felt the same way, that he was real.
Genuine?
He loved to meddle though, but he was real.
Well, I mean, that go with this. Being behind this mic, it's some people that, I mean,
it's not bad. It was funny.
Yeah,
he was real funny.
Why? Because he ranking on me a little bit.
Yeah.
But you know me, if I'd had the mic, you know I'd have got with him, don't you?
Nah, there you go.
The reason being because I treat this like under the tree. I don't treat this like they really on the stage. But we had these same conversations under the tree. We were tripping under the tree. So it's the same to me.
Right.
So it don't matter. I just never was taking it like on the road or nothing. But if you get under that tree with them old dudes I come up with, oh, you finna have to come on with it. You know?
Oh, yeah.
If you've been under that tree, you know what I'm talking about. But a lot of people, you know, grew up different. They were sheltered. I grew up under trees talking to old dudes who get off work and all they do is come drink and sit under the tree.
That's how you know. Shoot, we had the same thing. As soon as you get off, you know what I mean? You go get your 211, you know what I mean? Y'all go chill, you know, y'all be by your park cars or whatever like that. Because especially out here, well, in Fort Worth, that's where I'm from, you know.
Yeah.
That's every time we get off of work. And, you know, most of the jobs that we got out there is on forklift. So we the forklift drivers. So as soon as we got there and we get off of work, we all link up, chop it up, talk. And it be some old cats that's be out there. We be learning, getting the game from them.
That's right. And, under the bridge out here, too. That's another place on the south, under the bridge.
Yeah.
It's places where these conversations been going on. It just wasn't no audience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Podcasting was going on long before this. It just was called something else. Niggas just talking. You know what I'm saying? So I just enjoy conversating with brothers that look like me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why when I got the opportunity, I said, we got to do CAMGOD today. We can't go out of town without doing my boy.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.